Next, know what Christ would do. Audio Mp3 number 22. Book banner displays Mrs. Hillary Rodham Clinton. Miss Ann Coulter featuring her book Godless, and Mr. Alan Combs and his book Red, White, and Liberal. Regarding some supposedly harsh policies, Mrs. Clinton is quoted saying, "And it is certainly not in keeping with my understanding of the scriptures, because this bill would literally criminalize the Good Samaritan, and probably even Jesus himself." Next, a synopsis and review from Ann Coulter's book Godless. Liberals' absolute devotion to Darwinism, Coulter shows, has nothing to do with evolution's scientific validity and everything to do with its refusal to admit the possibility of God as a guiding force. Finally, Alan Combs' book. He is quoted in saying, "Jesus is a liberal." Wow. Sorry, Alan. Age of 42 author. It is amazing what is being said in today's society by influential and prominent people in the public eye. People, especially in America, such as politicians, actors, and news media commentators. Many presume to tell you what Christ would think, how the Almighty feels, and what he would say concerning worthy or unworthy current world events. Frankly, most of these self-appointed speakers for Jesus could not care less what Christ would say on any subject. Certainly not the present moral issues of today. Hypocritical actions done by all mankind really reveals what we truly care about. Yes, actions do speak louder than words. Not only do our actions, whether good or bad, speak louder, they are more clarified and illuminate who we sincerely are. Book banner displays a picture of Samuel Alito Jr. pleading his case with the Senate committee. A reported event from CNN titled, "Alito, Open Mind on Abortion Rights." Supreme Court nominee Samuel Alito walked a careful line on abortion rights and other topics on Tuesday, drawing expressions of frustration from some Democrats and praise from Republicans. Age of 42 author. The confirmation hearings of Judge Samuel Alito Jr. for the Supreme Court is glaring evidence of those whose views are in opposition to the teachings of Christ. Too many in America, especially politicians, feel the primary litmus test for any judge to be nominated is they must be in favor of abortion. Forget about everything else. All other laws and moral judgments are simply irrelevant. All these ill-informed speakers care about is, will this judge attempt to overthrow Roe versus Wade, that abominable landmark court case which sent the United States spinning in a downward immoral spiral. Tragically, America, a so-called Christian nation, has unchristianly dragged many nations of the international community down right along with her. Don't misunderstand. The world was already morally bankrupt. However, our nation made it worse in the area of self-centeredness with its newfound freedom to sin. Nevertheless, even now, America is still the single greatest nation on the face of the earth, a nation blessed by God. Note, I as the author feel so strongly about America's greatness and us being blessed by God, I offer this logo on shirts at worldemergency.com. The subject of America's greatness is explained in more detail in Chapter 5, Volume 1 of The Unthinkable Fall of America. The American people should be more grateful regarding the nation's greatness, and its citizens should never shy away or apologize for being great. Unfortunately, once the vacuum shift of world powers occur, death will become us, the United States. Rest, meditate and reflect. 26 Salah. Think on this. Question. Are you among that radical, left-wing, regressive crowd longing for the day when the pride of our nation's power will be broken? Beware. That day you foolishly long for will soon be here. Verse 17. I will set my face against you, and you shall be defeated by your enemies. Those who hate you shall reign over you, and you shall flee when no one pursues you. Verse 19. I will break the pride of your power. Leviticus chapter 26, verse 17 to 19. New King James Version. Age of 42 author.